Hello viewers, welcome to today's quest. We have the Nature Spirit. You're going to need for this quest a silver sickle, Ghostspeak Amulet, and the mirror is gotten during the quest.
You also need to have completed Priest in Peril and the Restless Ghost.
Now for the silver sickle, if you are an ironman and cannot purchase it from the GE, you will have to complete part of the quest and have 18 crafting to make one yourself. For closest places that you can smith it, we have Port Faz, we have Edgeville if you have Varrock achievements completed to some extent. We have Lumbridge and Al-Kharid. Where this quest starts is right here underneath the temple. Quickest way is from the Canifis Lodestone or Dig Site Pendant, depending on whichever one you want. And you will go down underneath to the area where Drizzle is. So I have the silver sickle. You're also going to need, we're going to be fighting a couple of ghasts. So depending on what your combat stats are, you're going to need armor and weapons. I wouldn't bring food because it does rot. So don't bring anything that's too pricey is my recommendation. And just a word to the wise, the pies that Drizzle gives you, it doesn't really matter if they actually make it there. You're also going to want a decent prayer level as we are going to be doing some stuff that will consistently drain our prayer. So if your prayer is low, you may want to bring a few prayer potions. The things that we will be fighting are level 35 ghasts. So let's speak to Drizzle to start this. Is there anything else interesting to do? Number 2, well, what is it? I may be able to help. Yes, number 4, I'll go look for him. Yes, I'm sure, number 1. So let's come out. And where we're going to want to run to is right where this summoning icon is. There'll be a little bridge to the south. We have to hop over it to get onto the island, but that's all what we need to go through. So let's get started. So make sure that you have the Amulet of Ghostspeak equipped or you will not be able to understand. A word filament is trying to woo at you. Number 2, how long have you been a ghost?
Well, what do you know? He doesn't know he's dead, so we're going to have to pick up a few things to try and convince him that he is, or we can't continue on.
Let's snag this washing bowl. And there's a mirror underneath it. We need to take the mirror. And let's use the mirror on filament. So let's search the grotto tree. We are given a journal. Talk to him. Number 2, so what's your plan? Number 4, how can I help? So let's go back to Drizzle. because he needs to bless us. Yes, please. Oh, that was quite handy. So stand next to one of these logs and cast a druidic spell. Pick the fungus and hop back over. So let's talk to Philman. So here's what we need to do. On this brown stone here, which is to the west of him, we need to use the mushroom on it. On this gray stone, which is to the east of him, we need to use the spell card on it. And then we stand on the stone to the south, which is the orange one. Then we talk to him. I think I've solved the puzzle, number 3. Okay. We have been given permission to enter his grotto, so enter and talk to Philman. At this point, you'll be able to make a silver sickle. You just need to get a mold for it. Chances are from one of the crafting stores. Once you have made it, you bring it back here.
Unless you're a regular account like me and we're just able to buy it from the GE and bring it with you.
And you talk to him again. You can now bless additional silver sickles by dipping them into the fountain right here. He's already given us a druid pouch. I guess now we need to go fill it. The same way that we use the scroll, we will now use the silver sickle. We're going to go next to logs. We're going to cast bloom 3 times, or get 3, we don't need to cast it 3 times per se, but we just need to get 3 charges in our, no. 3 charges in our thing. So right click bloom, pick bloom, and we got 2 that time, so we have enough to kill the ghast, fill druid pouch, invoke, and kill. Do this 3 times until you've killed 3 ghasts. So with 3 dead, we can now go back to Fillmore. We do not need the mirror or washing bowl, so you can drop those if you want. Boom! Congratulations, you have completed the Nature Spirit quest. You're awarded 2 quest points, 3,000 crafting XP, 2,000 in HP and defense XP, as well as 2 treasure hunter keys if you are not an ironman. You also got some pies if you want to. You don't need those. You can, I would just recommend dropping them unless you're really that hard up for food. You can now pray at the altar of nature. This will boost your prayer points by 20 over what your max actually is. If you have a charged druid pouch, you will be able to fight ghasts. And remember, if you ever lose your blessed sickle, you can come back here and dip it in the well, and it will become blessed. You can also do that for additional ones.
As always, I hope you enjoy your rewards, and thanks for watching. Feel free to stalk me on Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, and the very rare time I stream on Twitch. And I will see you guys for the next video. Ciao!